Almost done with the 4 seasons series that I have been doing. So let me show you the final color set combination that I will be using, and then I will explain everything else down on the canvas. All right, so here is spring. I'm hoping this gives spring. I feel like I needed the green or a purple, deep purple in there. And then here is fall. And these are the two that are going to go together on this canvas. So I will see you in a moment. Back for the next in this 4 seasons series. And I am glad that I rearranged the seasons on which canvas, because these all have a lot more of those pinkish purplish tones. Now, I don't know, I actually do think that the yellow and the tan that I'm using will complement each other well. The two silver and magentas will work well. I have an orange, a pink, and then a purple and a turquoise. So I think these colors are going to go really well together, but we're going to find out together. I am glad that I redid these. Let's paint. All right, so I am going to just get started with this one. I am going to, let me see, halfway through my yellow. I'm going to start with that. And I do think that I will get some green from the turquoise mixing, but the lime green that I used before, it just had the tiniest hint of like an olive shade to it. Lime green is a really hard color to mix. It's very difficult. So I wasn't in love with how that came out. And so when something doesn't work out, you go back to the drawing board. But I think this color set is going to definitely give me spring vibes too. I contemplated for contrast taking out the turquoise and doing like a dark green for leaves. And I think that would have been pretty as well. But I thought, you know what, let's just brighten everything up with some yellow, and I might get some green out of it. All right, down for this side, I am gonna start with my purple. This deep dark purple gives a really pretty contrast. I think I'm gonna go in with my orange next. I don't know, maybe I'll go in with my tan. I should have watched the other video to figure out how I had done that. Okay, coming in with this beautiful tan color. I absolutely loved this in this painting. I hope I like this one as much as I liked the other one that I did. So we'll have that one to, when I show the dried result, we'll be able to look. All right, next up is my orange. I'm gonna put that kind of closer to here. Drizzle. Oh, these definitely give me fall vibes for sure. Yep. And then this has the silver. So the silver is in both of these magenta colors here, because if you haven't seen the other videos, I will link them. But the whole purpose of this was to explore colors and what, colors mean to me for the seasons. Also, one of my stipulations was I cannot use silver, gold, bronze, or copper by themselves. And I had to make most of the colors. So I think the white, I think that's the only color that I didn't make. All the rest of them are hand mixed. All right, let's see here. Trying to not be too heavy-handed with my white, which is normally a feat for me if I can do that. Woo! See? All right, here we go. Perfect. Let me give this a torch. I hope that this color combination comes out as well as it did on the very first one I did. All right, let's blow this out. All right, y'all. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I am so happy. The green came back to the lime green I wanted in the first place. Mixing those colors together and adding that yellow brightened this up so much. It's complemented now by the color, the tan color. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I redid this. I'm just softening and creating these blooms a little bit better right there. Softening those down and into there. Okay, I'm giving it a torch. I'm not touching it. The one thing I will say is that I didn't get as many cells as I got last time now on this side, but that's okay. I love that this almost looks like it's blooming into this side. It's actually really hard to do these split combination colors and blow them so that it looks like they're going together. I'm very happy with this one. I'll show you. Take a look at this one. Now look, there's the green that I was going for the entire time, but it was blended to that green. Instead of, oh, I love this color combination, y'all. Instead of it being, and I love that color combination too. Instead of that green blending with other colors to make an unwanted color. So I am super duper happy. Some cells are popping up in here. Look at that little orange cluster right there. I love that cream color. So yes, I am super happy with this. All right, let's see how this one dries. Oh, y'all, this may be my favorite. I love the spring colors. What a change adding the yellow instead of the lime green made. And it still made the lime green that I wanted in there. Super happy. And this is still such a stunning color combination together. So let me back up. Oh, I'm trying not to fall. All right, now let me show you this one with the spring and summer that I did together. It is just crazy the difference in these. This yellow, it's just such a pretty combination. These do flow together pretty well. This one is just more muted, and I feel like this is definitely more vibrant. All right, so now I'll show you the two that I have done together that are going to go together in the series. Okay, so these are the new two in the series. I like these way better. These are the original two. So this was winter and fall, spring and summer. Now we have winter and summer, spring and fall. So this is the color set I'm going to do the last one on. So man, oh man, what an exploration of color this has been. You can let me know what colors you would have used and how you would have combined these together. And I will see you in the grand finale in the next video. Happy painting! Bye!